Hey, it's Christian with St. Augustine TV. If you type into Google, best hike in Florida, the Black Bear Wilderness Trail is what comes up top on alltrails.com, the authority of hiking. So today, we are just outside of Sanford, Florida, and we're gonna check out the Black Bear Wilderness Trail. And we're gonna see if it lives up to the hike. And we're gonna take you with us. So let's go. Starts out very nicely with a paved trail. We've got Waffles and Zulu and Elaine coming along for a hike. Some beautiful Florida hammock. It's gorgeous. Okay, doggies. Waffles wants to pull us. This is not a short hike, but it is a good good length day hike. It's just over 7 miles. So let's see what we've got. Transition from the boardwalk to the trail. See how we wore real hiking shoes today, not just sandals in anticipation. To hike the trail, it's totally free. There's plenty of parking, probably 40 or 50 spots. I guess it does get busy on the weekends sometimes. Today, on a Thursday morning, beautiful day, by the way, it's about 72 degrees out today. There was only about 4 cars in the parking lot. So, pretty accessible. Now, obviously, it's about an hour and 15 minutes away from St. Augustine. I mean, I'm really digging this. Waffles is loving it too. Although I don't think she's ever been on a 7-mile hike before. She's exerting herself quite a bit by pulling me. So we'll see how she does. Hopefully I'm not carrying a dog out of the Black Bear Wilderness today. Florida nature at its fullest here. Check that out. It's very tropical feeling. I mean, lots of palms. Of course, live oaks, palmettos. Oh, and then there's a big old scraggly cedar right there. There be gators on this trail. We just walked right by a, I don't know, 6-7 footer. It was a large gator sunning on the banks. Luckily, he seemed to be scared of us too. But we do have 30 pounds of dinner on the end of our leashes here, so, or breakfast, I guess. But that was that got our hearts racing, didn't it, Elaine?
Some adrenaline right there.
Going through some wetlands right here. I believe we're coming up to the St. Johns River. Look at that massive heron right there. It doesn't get much more Florida than this. You've got swamp on one side, cypress swamp on one side. You're basically walking in a hammock. And then you've got the St. Johns River right through there. The Blackwater. There's a pig over here, guys. There's a wild pig in the swamp. Can you see him? He's back there. See if we can get him. The dogs are very excited. We're on the hunt for wild pig. There's some beautyberry, looking good. We'll lose him. I don't hear him swashing anymore. Hey, piggy, piggy, piggy. Beautyberries are kicking right now. We actually feel like we're in the wilderness now. Guess we're 2.5 miles in. This is natural Florida, y'all. Okay, pigs. Moving along, piggies. Oh.
Look at that baby. Aww.
Wow. Okay. There's evidence everywhere of pigs rooting out stuff in the ground. I guess if you come to the Black Bear Swamp, expect to see pigs. I think they were a little confused. I think we looked more scared of them than they were of us. And they were like, hey man, we're not boar. We're just pigs. While pigs are not native to North America, they've clearly found themselves a home back here in the swamps and hammocks of just north of Orlando, in the Black Bear Wilderness. We can hear them everywhere. There's evidence of them everywhere. And if you come to think about it, I mean, they don't mind getting muddy. They don't mind getting a little wet. I mean, this is actually like perfect for them. So when you hear about people wanting to conserve Florida's natural areas, this is what they're trying to conserve. There actually is a lone campsite, which you are allowed to camp at with a permit. Let's go see what this campsite looks like. Look at this view underneath the sable palms. It's so cleared out and beautiful right here. Look at that. be a nice place to camp. You probably end up with pigs surrounding you. If you enjoy this sort of jungly atmosphere and feeling like you are off in the middle of nowhere, and at any point you could see an alligator, a pig, or a massive, large, prehistoric-looking heron, this is a good place. The trail gets a little technical at times with the roots. So, you know, I wouldn't call it a easy trail. Moderate, for sure. Let's go, Waffles. You got it. You got it. Good girl. I really like it when it goes between the trees. So, I mean, it's a real hike. I'm glad I wore my hiking shoes today. Well, we just met up on the trail with some people who sounded like they were from Australia. I think that was Australia.
I think that was England.
And they had been in Orlando at the theme parks, but they love nature. And this popped up on their Facebook page. So one of the best hikes in Florida, so they're out enjoying one of the best hikes in Florida, and they're heading into the section that we just came from. So they're in for a real treat. I mean, imagine, if they are English, imagine coming from dreary old England to coming to this, you know, subtropical jungle paradise with alligators and wild pigs and prehistoric looking birds. This must be really exotic looking for them. So for the last 2 miles, it is a typical Florida trail in the woods. Has a little bit of the more just woodsy feel, less of the subtropical jungle feel. Still very nice. It's a little bit more even terrain, so you can make some good time here.
I just finished reading the book The Yearling by Marjorie Keenan Rawlings, and a lot of what she describes in the book is right here on this trail. It's very wild to see in action, but we've seen a lot of wildlife. We've seen evidence of deer. We've seen gators. We just saw some wild turkeys, and what else did we see?
Pigs.
Pigs, lots of pigs. And I'm guessing most likely those pigs came from the early settlers and homesteaders out here in the swamps. But yeah, it's really cool to experience it how they would have experienced it.
These are massive, massive palmettos. The thing about this side of the trail is you start to see pine trees in here. Really tall pine trees. And we are all done. That's where we came from. So the question is this the best hike in Florida?
Well, on all the hikes that I've been on, this is definitely the best one.
I agree, and one of the big reasons is it's a loop. I love loops because you get to see different scenery the entire time. It's so much better than an out and back. Mm-hmm. So you've got a perfect 7-mile hike that I think anybody with reasonable fitness can do because there's not too much elevation. I mean, obviously it's Florida. There's not too much elevation, incline or decline. There's some, though. There actually is some. It's a little rooty in some sections, but I mean, you're in the woods. Of course there's going to be roots. But yeah, I give this a 10 out of 10. I could see a perfect day trip from St. Augustine, combining this with a trip to the springs.
Yeah, a dip in the springs right now would feel fantastic.
Wouldn't it? Like this, it would be
good.
like the ideal day trip. So anyway, can't recommend it enough. And so St. Augustine TV, Christian, Elaine, and our poor tired doggies, Zulu and Waffles. If you're looking for more local St. Augustine content, don't forget to, what?
Like and subscribe
To St. Augustine TV.